And then the passion. Whatever I do had to have passion.
What's passion? What does it feel like in your body? Passion.
Passion sort of runs down your spine, I think. Good. It gives you the tingly feeling. But yeah, because I was envied. I remember going to a workshop, somebody goes, what's your passion? And I'm like, I'm so envious of people that they know their passion. Like, what?
Well, if you say, I don't know, and you're saying, as long as it fits these basic elements that are completely essential, the essence of who I am.
Yeah.
And the intention is to make that into a career or to make that into a life, a quality of life for me and my loved ones, then you seem to be able to create that out of words, like really just very nebulous words that become a reality.
It's a spark. It's a tiny spark. They always have that saying, the dream never dies, but the dreamer does. And I've always had that in me because there's a spark in you, that there's something in there that needs more work. So I think it's a little spark that you have to nourish, and it gets bigger.
When do you know if it's the right spark or not?
No, but you try things. I don't know why. I'm fascinated by that road. Mm-hmm. So
you take it.
Yes.
And then you might see something or meet somebody or that will
this is what the fascinating part is. And I've learned from that, you don't need to take huge leaps towards your passion. What is your passion? You don't need to take, you just need to follow it and trust your instincts. So say, it's just being present, saying, okay, this week I'm going to go do this, or talk to this person. I tried another culinary school too, and I hated it. And I took a course and I hated it. And I said, I guess I'm not supposed to do a restaurant because I hated a course. But no, that wasn't true. I hated the philosophy of the school. So it just meant that it put me on another path, thinking, I really like the fact of the school in New York because it's natural and it's organic, it's whole foods. I really believe in the philosophy of the school. It fits with who I am.
But knowing that if you didn't get what you were after the first time, it doesn't mean to give up. No. It could be to change courses a bit. And when you feel right about something, that you actually follow the hunch. Is there something more to being an entrepreneur, to making the idea a reality, creating this restaurant?
Yeah.
Did you find that things just happened for you?
Yes.
Or did you have to do a lot of work to make it happen? Or tell us a little bit about that.
I think
process.
It's a combination of both.
Thought to reality.
Yeah, I think it's hard work, but I also thought, if I was meant to do it, I'm meant to do it. So once you get on this path,
that's the Zen part.
Yeah, the Zen part. If I'm meant to do it, I'm meant to do it. Dave my partner, said to me, you should just go for it. And I said, I'm kind of scared. I think I should have a business plan.
We're always scared going for it.
But I think it's nice to have, again, a support system. Is important to say, go for it.
Is
a partner or a
someone
friend
who says, I trust.
You can make it do it. And then even though you don't want to do it right away, I just put it out there. And then people started coming, because I think you need to put it out there. In order to attract the right things, the right people, you have to decloak. You have to show people who you truly are, and then reveal yourself. It's almost naked, and then and people will come to you. But the people that really are attracted to you, and you will be attracted to them, because they are attracted by your true essence versus imitation of who you are.
That's right.
For example, when I went to chef school, I was a bit embarrassed because I said to my colleagues, I didn't tell many people because I think, what are they going to think? I'm changing careers. Am I crazy? I'm not going to tell many people. So you didn't
decloak?
No, I didn't cloak.
But sometimes it's not safe to do it in that moment.
Yes.
Right.
Then I had my first dinner where I invited a lot of my colleagues and my friends to come to my first dinner to experience my food in a cafe, and I decloaked, and people loved it. People loved the philosophy. They loved the food. They loved what I was doing. They were inspired by what I was doing. So I think it's maybe setting some sort of safety things for yourself too, that you don't decloak to anybody. I think you have to do it in your own time, in your own space, because that's how I did it. I just said, I'm going to do a safe dinner and see if people like it, and then these people said, you have to continue with your food. That's crazy not to continue.
Even thinking that you might have something where people pay in advance for some kind of subscription to your restaurant, and that can give you the startup money. You still have the community very much involved in what you've created.
Yes.
So we see Art, which is a community artist who's also a supplier of yours, right?
Yeah, there's also a supplier of food, and it's a farmer artist.
And a Buddha.
And the Buddha. There's even in the kitchen a Buddha that always stands there. I don't know, it just reminds me to be more mindful and present and be thankful for what I have.
I know it's something many of us think about when we do start a new adventure, and that is, which is the title of your your series,
the Restaurant Adventures of Caroline TV, Caroline and Dave,
and Caroline and Dave. But so, how do you keep the flow coming so that you can continue with it? How do you know when to stop? That maybe that's something else that's calling to you.
Yes.
Like, where are you now in all of that?
It's constant learning process. It's not easy because especially when you're stressed and exhausted, which I think most people are these days. But I constantly have my practice. So I do my meditation every day. I try to write when I can. I take time out in the morning to go either for a run or a walk in nature. I try to connect myself to things.
Right. So it's feeding you first.
To try to nourish me.
Soul,
and I think what happens when you do any venture, especially the restaurant, you make a little time for yourself. So you're just exhausted. I would have time for my meditation and that's it. What happens is you get so caught up in your ego and you must be this way, it must be that way. You forget about how it all started. It all started with me trusting my instinct, feeling my passion, utilizing my passion, and not grabbing onto things and thinking,
trying to control them
and anything. So it's funny. At the same token, you think you should work harder. That's usually not the goal. The goal is to make sure you're the best you can be and to let go, actually, in a way.
And have other people who are the best they can be at something that's complementary to yours, for
and
example.
Be present. So it's a constant struggle because you get into this, I get into work, I must work harder, I must work faster, I must do things, oh my gosh, and you feel guilty, there's 101 things I should be doing. You get into this, like everybody, then I have to pull myself, something will happen, I'll just get so tired one night and so cranky, and then I'll just have to bring myself back and say, okay, Carol, okay, get back, get real.
Dave is your sommelier.
Yeah, he's sommelier, my partner.
Also helping you in so many ways in the business. An equal partner in the business part of things, while you remain the chef.
Yes.
Right? So Chef Caroline.
Yes. Chef Caroline now after all these years. And then
doesn't it feel good?
It feels good. It feels great. I feel kind of like I'm always having to, I don't think I have a big ego, so I'm always feeling, a little bit doubtful, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but in the end of the day, I am who I am.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I feel the next step of what my life is coming, and all I can say, there's usually a lot of chaos before that, meaning that you have a lot of you don't know, you get impatient, you think, what the hell is that thing I'm supposed to do? I want to know now. So you think, my life is short, I should really get on with what I'm supposed to do.
But think about the process of if you are quite in a box and the outlines are very clear, nothing else is possible.
Yeah.
But if you are disintegrated a bit in this state of chaos, that's when all the other possibilities can come to your mind, to your consciousness, occur to you. Yeah. And that, I call that a state of mush, where, before somebody becomes, or an animal becomes a butterfly, they go, it's not even a caterpillar, it's this kind of state where it looks like nothing is happening.
And you feel
there's no life, and it's mushy, and if you were to open it, it would die.
Yes.
But you have to trust that will lead to the next iteration.
Yeah, I just don't know what it is, and then it's just, again, going back to, you can't struggle, you can't, try harder to get this answer. What you can do is be true to yourself. So the only thing I've learned from that is the thing I can do is be more patient. Just be more centered, be more present. Don't think about the past or the future. Just be in the present. Be open to experiences. Be open to what's in the messages inside yourself. So that's the only thing I've learned. But it's funny because I always get the same thing over and over again. I want the answer right away, and I'm struggling, and why am I so...
It's uncomfortable to be in this chaos and not have answers and have doubts and wonder if you're really going to make anything out of that. Interpreting everything as negative feedback.
Yeah, and again, that's the thing, is to try to stay positive.
You've changed in a very short period of time, because we think 10 years is a long period of time. When we think of the bigger thing called time.
Yes.
10 years is not a whole lot to have changed to that extent.
There's a whole awakening of being who you are.
And you can't go back.
No, I could never go back.
Okay.
I think only forward.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Stop there. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.